time dub. Bryce Young's first win, our first win of the season. And man, we got some stuff to discuss. So two of the top favorites in the league, the Chiefs and the 49ers, went down. Let's dive into this 49ers game and their 3-game loss. The 3-game skid real quick. So interesting fact about this, they scored 17 points in all 3 of these games they lost. I just thought that was an interesting take on that. They're still 5th in the league in scoring defense overall. It's still a good team here. And the irony is they're going against the Bengals, who were having a terrible September. And now the Bengals are, J-Bo, resurging, as you would say. What are y'all's takeaways from this Sunday action?
Oh, thank you, sir.
I knew you wanted that.
Sorry. So these are 2 of my favorite teams in the NFL. I just love to watch them. Love the coaching staff. First off, let's not even worry about the Niners. All right, the Niners are still the Niners. I do think their defense needs to step up a little bit because it's inevitable. They taking some steps back from last year and the year before that. Defense just not quite the same.
I said the defense is still good. They're still they're giving up 17 points a game. Yeah. I mean, it's not quite like last year, but this is still a top-tier defense.
That's all I'm saying. And then the offense, I would say, is
the offense is where the trouble is at.
They just got some key injuries, man. Trent Williams is a big part of their offense.
Is he still out?
Yeah, he's still out. Debo is still out as well, too. So that's 2 of the best players on offense for them. And I just think somebody needs to step up. I mean, you can't Brandon Ayuk and Christian McCaffrey teams of death.
Kittle still had a good game.
I'm sorry.
It's got to be more than that. We got to point a finger at somebody I don't want to point the finger at. That's what's going on here.
I mean, I want to say Purdy, but what do you expect? Like I said, the Niners were blowing teams out. Purdy is so comfortable in the pocket. He out there, you know what I'm saying, dancing. Like now, things are a little tighter. You got to make a little more couple reads. And it's just some growing pains for the Niners. They'll be just fine.
It might be better for him, man, to lose these games. It's better to lose games
early.
In October than start losing games in December. You know what I'm saying?
They got five wins on their record already. So the Niners are fine. What was more impressive was the Bengals, who look like the Bengals now. Joe Burrow, I can't stop. I ain't gonna never unsay that, bro. Like that is who he is. Joe Burrow look like Joe Burrow, accurate. Jamar Chase. I do think the Bengals came out a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? They wanted this game more than the Niners. It looked like they were like, all right, we got to get this win. We're here to prove a point. And the Niners was kind of still trying to get some things situated internally. So good win for the Bengals. They look good.
The Bengals are looking. When you got Jamar Chase doing backflips, that's trouble. Boy, that is trouble.
They start out the season every year like this, man. Like so the last 3 years,
Jay?
like 0-3 or
1-3
or something.
Where Jalen was wrong.
yeah, Joe Burrow, he ain't worried about nothing. He done got paid. Now you're gonna try to get his boy paid. Man,
he looked good, man. He was moving.
He wasn't healthy. He wasn't healthy at the beginning of the season, bro. Like everybody forgets, like he had a problem with his knee. And just like Chris Middleton, you can't do nothing if your knee messed up. So
this guy is better. He's probably the most accurate quarterback in the league. Like even ahead of Tua. Like I know Tua's accurate, but these throws that he's making, like they're absurd. Like you gotta watch the throws that he makes.
Hey, another super accurate quarterback, bro. Going to the game, yes, CJ Stroud. Yeah, dude, it was one pass. It's like these are the two defenders and say my head is the receiver, bro. I'm like, who the hell got the ball? It went right in the receiver's chest. That was one of the most impressive throws I've ever seen. Like just Like it was on a small scale, but that throw was just that throw was superior. Man, that was crazy. Yeah,
So,
the Bengals. What's up? Go ahead.
Let me ask you this: I know you point the finger at Brock Purdy, but do you think? Well, I mean, what's your take on him now?
What's my
Do you
take
think
on him?
do you think I mean, he's thrown 4 INTs the past 3 games. You think this is a
It's
Brock
just a
Purdy
skid,
problem?
man. No, I don't think it's a Purdy problem. I mean, he definitely could play better, but I mean, it's just tough going, honestly. Keep it a buck.
So, how many yards? Like, yeah, he made a couple mistakes. He's still people forget it's his second year. He's a second year player, and he had 2 games where he made some mistakes. Coming off a concussion, like we honestly don't even know how long he was dealing with like situations with his head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, he had 6 carries, 57 yards. He threw for about 67% for 365 yards. I mean, Purdy's still putting up numbers, man.
Without Trent Williams blocking for you the last few weeks, I mean, it's
no Debo.
Yeah, no Debo. Like he's been under more pressure than he has. So
some growing pains.
Yeah, so he'll be fine. I would still rather have him than Jimmy G right now. So
oh, absolutely. It's a second year quarterback we're talking about. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely not selling the stock on Brock Purdy.
Who else is from that class? That second year class.
The second year class.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett, Brock Purdy. Who else?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Howell.
Yeah, Sam Howell.
And Sam Howell, dude, oh my gosh. We can talk about that Eagles Washington Redskins game. That was one of the more exciting games of yesterday. So I'm like, at the Panthers game, I still got my red zone right there, the sunlight and stuff. And bro, the signal is just bad. Bro, the signal is, that's how you know I'm an addict, bro. I got the red zone on there. And the signal was bad, so I was in and out of the red zone watching it. And the Washington Redskins, dude, it's such a strange team. As you look at their roster, I mean, you looked at their team preseason, it's like, okay, they got hitters over this defense. Oh, look at this offensive talent. All right, we got to see how Sam Howell plays. Sam Howell's been playing good.
When he's not getting hit.
Yes, he's the most pressured quarterback in the league, dude. This man is always running. And he's been quite impressive, to say the least. For the second year quarterbacks, other than maybe Brock Purdy, I'm definitely giving Sam Howell that nod. But
I mean, somebody though, aren't we?
I feel like we are too.
I mean, it's not that important.
Yeah, he must not. Whoever it is.
Hey, he like me. I don't know. Second year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we ain't talking about elite dudes anyway.
Oh yeah, hey Jay, we are missing somebody, bro. Yo boy.
Man.
We don't even talk about him, man.
Desmond Ridder, bro. Come on now.
He didn't even play yesterday, right?
No, he played. He got benched. But hold on, right, before we leave the Eagles game, the Eagles Commanders. That was an action-packed game. The Eagles went down 2 scores. Bro, AJ Brown solidified top 5 receiver. Dude, he had 1 catch in the corner or the side of the corner of the end zone, just one-handed, pulled it in. I mean, that dude is a monster. Attacking the ball, beating the press coverage, getting open, slanting goals. And then Jalen Hurts, just that chemistry they have together. It's like Jalen Hurts just throws that ball up there. I mean, I'm not sure if he's putting it right on the spot to where AJ can just catch it, but he just trusts him so much.
It's a little bit of it's both. Yeah. Jalen can throw that thing anywhere and AJ can get it. AJ is
it.
Top 3.
Top 3 this season for sure.
Best
And
gift you give a young quarterback is a great wide receiver, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Howell almost threw for 397 yards and 4 TDs, man. So yeah, that guy's hooping. And the Commanders are 3-5. I mean, we still got some season left, but Riverboat Ron, it's not looking good, man.
What I said, he needs to go up to the front office, man, and like be a part of the organization.
Man, he needs to draft defensive players.
Yeah, he needs to. That's what he needs to be player development,
or be a defensive coordinator. Just stay as defensive coordinator.
Man, he ain't doing that, man. He ain't gonna take that demotion.
Magic Johnson getting that man out of there. They don't need that man at all a part of any of that.
They're gonna put that dude in the office somewhere, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna make him some kind of advisor or something.
Office Depot, that man is out of there, man. Because what does he even do? What does he even do? He's not calling offensive plays, and the defense still looks shaky. So, I mean, what Riverboat doing out there?
Hey, man.
What he gonna do in the front office besides still be looking on? He gonna look the same way he look on the sidelines now.
Arms crossed, what? Hey, Ron be like the glasses, and he has the glasses with the tint. Hold on, bro.
I'm telling you, he held that team together when they had that dude out there doing all that shady stuff, bro.
Who you talking about?
When the owner was. Yeah. Bro. Coach Brown made sure ain't nobody boycott that team, man.
Say what?
He made sure ain't nobody boycott that team, man. They could have started protesting. Coach Brown was like there for him, man.
Put that man in Office Depot, man. That man is done, bro.
He's hanging out with a new owner.
He is out of there, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, shout out to the Eagles, though. Good W.
But they lost. They lost to the Jets.
JETS.
But one stat here's the Commanders are 34st in points, defensive points allowed. They're allowed 28.5, an average of points scored against them.
Coach Ron ain't no defensive coach no more, bro.
He ain't nothing. He just a man with a name, man. For real. So, I mean, they got all those names on the line, defensive line, but
they're traded. A lot of guys are rumored to be traded. Chase Young and Montez Sweat are probably going to hit the trading block.
They still have Jonathan Allen too, don't they?
Yeah, they're keeping him. That's the dude right there.
They traded Chase Young. Chase Young is disappointing, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like Myles Garrett. Like he's supposed to be in that classification with the Bozas and everything.
I think he's still good. Yeah, he's still decent.
Yeah, he's decent, man. But like coming into the league, it was like that was that guy.
Yeah, he was like he was like that pass rush talent that you. Unless you need a quarterback, you don't pass on this guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he still could end up in the right situation, end up on a good team, and then show out. So,
or have a good career, like what's his name from came out of South Carolina?
Oh, Clowney.
Yeah, Clowney had a good career. Still out there hooping.
Okay. And all right. So moving on. We had Thursday night football. The Bills beat the Buccaneers. Bucks came within 6 points, but it was like a late game stretch. So the score isn't as close as it.
Josh Allen. Want to talk about Josh Allen?
Hey, Josh Allen. Josh Allen got me 29 fantasy points. Hey, appreciate that.
Let's just go ahead and admit that is the only reason why JB bringing up Josh Allen.
Well,
Josh Allen is a baller, bro.
He on his fantasy team, so he like, hey,
man, Josh Allen is good, but he ain't great.
Moving on. Josh, man. Hey, Josh is great, man. Just you watch.
He can turnover. He's had a turnover. He's never had 2 games back to back without turnovers.
For real?
That's a fact.
He be getting bored out there, man. He like, I got to do some Superman shit, man. All this out there methodical crap, man. I'm trying to swing this dunk.
I blame. Look, here's my quick Buffalo Bills rant. It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
If them fools would just run the ball more, and even run the ball with Josh Allen too, have the time plays, passing, and only take chances when you need to. Them dudes would be. They would lose. They'll be the Super Bowl favorites. They'll be the Super Bowl favorites. But nah, that dude,
Josh,
that dude run to the booth, put his cape on every game. For no reason, bro.
Look, hey, bro, it's like
trying to hear that dude, man. They play damn football, win.
It be 1st and 10. All right, Josh, man, quick little set the dig. I'm like, nah.
We going deep.
You go deep. I'm slinging this dope, man. He can't help himself, man. I got this big arm. I ain't got this big arm for nothing, man. I'm throwing this thing downfield, bro.
Hey, real quick.
For real.
So it's like
that shit.
So it's like
that boring ass football.
But I feel like, you know, you look at the talent of this team. I mean, you look at the past couple of seasons, top, bottom, the most talented rosters we have seen, the Niners, the Eagles, and the Bills. I mean, if you're just looking at roster talent as a whole, and it's like, damn, the Bills, I mean, just like the past 3 seasons. Yeah. Like, you look at the Bills, they've been number 1, top 5 in both categories, offense, defense, just blowing teams out. And it's like, all right, bro, they have to make it to the Super Bowl. Granted, they run into the Chiefs. You know, they ran into the Chiefs. They lost season before last. That's understandable. No excuses for the Bengals loss last year. And y'all are preaching it right now. What is so making them so different against maybe a Chiefs team we've seen in the past and a Patriots team in the past? It's the ability to adapt, evolve. Yeah, that ability to adapt, evolve, and game plan and transform your team into what it needs to be for that week. Like that, and that's what I'm seeing from the Chiefs this season. It's like, all right, now we're really getting to see, like, we've seen the coaching, the amazing plays and everything now we're really seeing what this Kansas City coaching staff has prepared. It's like, all right, they're not looking all fancy like they have before, but they're like morphing around and they're becoming a team that needs to win on a week-by-week basis versus you saying, Allen going to telephone book and throwing that crazy like, oh, let's go. Yeah.
They don't even need it. They be up 17-3, yo. He like, all right, yo.
The boy's trying to stiff arm and throw a 70-yard.
I got to do something spectacular, man. I got to. Man. Yeah. Whose fault is it?
Man, it's everybody's fault, bro. Yeah. It's everybody's fault.
Somebody said it's like this, man. I heard another commentator say it's a difference because they need Josh Allen to be a point guard, and that nigga just want to be a shooting guard.
That man want to. Yeah, the talent is definitely there. They just need to. You see how the Chiefs play, like Mahomes and Andy Reid. They be out there game planning, game managing. They be out there. They got the perfect balance, perfect blend where they just, 2-minute drills. All right, cool.
And I'm only saying this because that dude is so great. Like he's got the arm talent. Mm-hmm. He's big. He's physical. He can run. Like the expectations are there because of how talented, how gifted of an athlete he is. Like how much of a leader that dude is. Dudes want to play with him. So like when you're that good, you're that big, you're that skilled, and you're not winning, bro, there has to be something. It's like a complete failure because he is too good. That team is too damn good for them to not make the Super Bowl. They too good not to.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen
we been
Hurts
too
not
hard
that
on him?
big,
We been too hard on him?
Who?
Josh.
Am I being too hard?
We expect the best.
I think
I mean, he's
just like
with Mahomes.
with Lamar, bro. We expect the best out of these guys, you know.
Yeah,
bro, like, we can't be hard on freaking Lamar Jackson and then be easy on him, bro. Like Lamar Jackson got
that
dudes
shit
out
be
there.
killing you, Sean.
All ball just be falling their arms, man. That dude ball hit people in the chest, man. Lamar Jackson will throw for 300 yards, rush for 80, and have 2 touchdowns, and we still be mad at him like he did something wrong.
So let's pivot there, man. So Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens take out the Cardinals, and I saw a comparison. I'm looking for the score. Either y'all got the score.
24-17.
24-17. Okay. No, it was 31-24.
31-24.
Oh, excuse me. My bad.
Okay, and I saw a comparison when I was watching the game, and this Ravens defense is like historically close to that 2000 Ravens defense with Ray Lewis when they won the Super Bowl that year. And that's the number one thing I was talking about with the Ravens last season, that defense, and this year, that defense. And then I mean, I'm trying to think of who's now my front runner MVP. I mean, Lamar, Hurts, you know, minus a few catch balls. They only have one loss. They'll only have one loss on their record.
Lamar, Hurts,
Patrick,
Tua.
Can we?
Tyreek, not Tyreek for sure.
Can this be a year that it doesn't go to a quarterback?
I mean, it should go to Tyreek Hill, but it'll probably go to Tua instead of Tyreek.
Or, I mean, what if AJ Brown keep balling out?
Mm-hmm.
Man, he'll win Offensive Player of the Year. He ain't gonna win MVP.
He ain't up there yet.
But Tyreek,
how his name would go, bro? Like they would give it to Tyreek before they would give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair.
Because I mean, you look at Tyreek. His stats. He has more stats right now. But you know, AJ Brown. I'm gonna keep him in my back pocket in the race for sure. But you look at Tyreek Hill. He was the fastest receiver to 1,000 yards in a season.
Yeah,
he's literally the fastest. Literally.
Man, and Tua's numbers are great too, man. Like Tua's numbers looking good.
I don't think Lamar played that well to be in the MVP runnings, though.
What?
Nah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, they're just other NFL players who are over Lamar Jackson right now.
I don't think so, bro.
Tua's playing better. Mahomes is playing better.
No, I don't know.
Playing better.
No, Mahomes is not playing better.
Mahomes playing better.
Actually, Mahomes is playing. He's playing good, but Lamar, bro.
Jalen is playing better.
Jalen's had some games. He's had some clunkers, but they still win. Like Lamar's not turning the ball over. He's rushing.
Let's see. He didn't have too many rush yards this past game. He had 17.
Nah, they didn't rush in that game.
They got the W though. But honestly,
defense won that game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, defense gave up 24. They put up 31 points. 31-24.
They gave up. Well, they gave up 2 TDs in the fourth. Little garbage time.
I mean, they still gave up 2 TDs.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just talking about this game specifically. But I feel like narrative is definitely going to be. I feel like that will be on Lamar Jackson's side for the MVP race.
What are y'all talking about?
Bro, we being realistic.
Nobody is talking about Lamar, but y'all.
Yes, they are, bro. Yes, people are talking about Lamar.
You started off.
No, bro. No, I'm not just making that, bro. Folks have been talking about Lamar for the past couple of weeks. What shows have you what you've been looking at?
Listen, you started this Ravens game off talking about the defense. How are you gonna talk about the defense before you talk about Lamar and then put him in the MVP conversation? That makes no. That makes
yes, it
zero
does.
sense.
How does it make 0 sense?
Because if Lamar was MVP, you would start off saying Lamar
No,
Jackson.
bro. No, I don't
and
have
he didn't even
to.
have a good
The
game.
defense, team success.
He had an
Team
average ass
success.
game. This dude had less than 200 yards and no rushing yards. They pretty
Bro,
much got
go look
outplayed.
at. How about this?
Listen,
how about this? How about this?
Jay,
Go look at MVP. Go look at MVP odds and tell me who you see, bro.
They got
Please look
outplayed.
at MVP odds and tell me who you see.
They got outplayed by the Cardinals.
No, they didn't. They won the game.
They won the game. The Cardinals gave them 3 turnovers.
Like you said, garbage time touchdowns.
Yeah, and guess what the Ravens did? They ran the ball in on short football like situations. And we in here talking about Lamar Jackson's the MVP. What are we talking about?
Lamar Jackson is in the hunt for the MVP.
I got a question. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh my God, bro! Y'all just be wanting to give y'all favorite players. That's what this looks like to me. We in here talking about Lamar Jackson. He had less than 200 yards. I'm sorry, Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
All right. So we talk about the most valuable player, right? So what's the Ravens record?
6-2.
Okay. What division they play in? It's like the hardest division right now in the NFL.
Right.
Top bottom, right? Name somebody else on their offense that's doing any damn thing other than Lamar Jackson.
Mark Andrews. Gus Edwards.
Bro, look. All right. I'm looking at the odds, Vegas odds from earlier last week. Mahomes 240, Tua 450, Hurts 450, and Lamar was 700.
That's 3 QBs.
That's all I said. I said Lamar is in the MVP race. Did I not? Did I not, bro? What do you what, bro?
Lamar shouldn't even like you name 3 quarterbacks before Lamar. And we ain't even talking about receivers that can beat out Lamar. And yet we talk about
there's only one receiver that can beat out Lamar, and that's Tyreek Hill.
That's 4 players before we even get to Lamar name. And yet we still talk about Lamar MVP. I'm just saying. I told you Mahomes is playing better than Lamar. To me, he is. But go off, bro. Y'all.
Bro, all I'm saying is he not in the MVP race? Answer that question, yes or no? But he is, though. For me, factually, he is. That's what I'm saying. Factually, he is.
All right, who else is on that MVP odds list?
Mahomes, Hurts, Tua.
Oh, you had it pulled up, right? Can you pull it up again? Who's after Lamar?
Okay, this is 6. All right, this is 6 days ago. Josh Allen and Brock Purdy, Lawrence, McCaffrey, Goff, Prescott, Herbert, Burrow, Hill.
They in the MVP race.
Exactly.
And my point is, like, I can name a billion people who in the MVP race, but it's like Lamar's not going to be MVP at this point, at this rate. He's not going to be MVP.
It's halfway through the year. He's still in the top 4 of being MVP, and so we have half of a year left. So he still has a possibility.
Bro, I'm telling you facts. Like, I don't understand what the argument is. You crazy ass boy.
Just trying to hand Lamar MVP, boy.
Bro, I'm just telling you facts. What the hell? Man, crazy. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, the Cowboys bust down the Rams.
Yeah.
Typical Cowboys beating up on other teams.
Typical Cowboy game right here.
Well, they was as home favorites, bro. They'd be like, hey,
nephew, I'm about to sign off and let y'all finish up today. I get ready to get off here. But I know since we're gonna talk about the main discussions, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and fight it off.
all right. Hey, yeah, have fun.
Appreciate y'all.
No problem.
Man, y'all don't go too hard when I'm off.
Oh, how long you going?
I'll be back next week.
Okay. What day? Like Monday?
Monday.
Monday, dang. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Gone.
shoot, man. Y'all have fun. Drive safe.
Appreciate
May the force be with you.
you.
Keep pounding.
Gone.
Yeah, man. No, I'm just with your ass, boy. All
Hey,
right.
I got to speak my mind, man.
I feel you. All right. Yeah, the Cowboys beat up the Rams. CeeDee Lamb had a big day. It's the casual Cowboys beating up on the lesser team kind of day.
Man, I can't
We
stand that
didn't.
they do that.
Okay. Jags beat the Steelers. The Jags are definitely starting to separate themselves in the AFC. Like I said, they could be a sneaker in there at that number one seed. You know, that could possibly happen. And then let's not rule out Trevor Lawrence for the MVP race, depending on how he plays down the stretch. And team success too, with the Jags possibly taking the number one seed. Dolphins beat the Patriots. Tyreek Hill had a good day. Waddle, typical dynamic duo.
This is that's what they did was exactly what you don't want the Dolphins to do. When both them boys got 100 yards and a TD, it's like, what were you doing defensively? That's Miami at their best. When Tua looks like 300 plus yards. What do you have? 4 TDs. I don't know what happened to the Patriots' strong Belichick defense there, but they got millywalked. They got whopped.
Okay. They did. Another big story. Will Levis leads the Titans 28-3 win over your
28-23.
28-23 win over your Falcons. It was exciting to see, man. I mean, I know that's against your team. I'm sorry I had to take that loss, but hey, bro, this is exciting to see. It's a new story to talk about. Will Levis goes out there, throws 4 touchdowns, looks comfortable, and he did it in a dynamic fashion, connecting with D-Hop for 3 touchdowns. Just sidearming it, just slinging it deep, boy. It's showing off that cannon that everybody was talking about. Oh, that cannon. And it was funny because I remember guys were like just making jokes about it. Oh, he has a big arm, saying he's cocky and whatnot. But hey, it was a good showing for Will Levis, and he's definitely taking that starting spot.
Oh yeah,
in the Titans. Yeah, it's time. It's time. So
and
who knows how this can be? Go ahead.
It makes sense. I mean, think about it. So defensively, when you're playing the Titans, everybody steps up to the box. Why does everybody step up to the box? Derrick Henry's there, right? And then you put a quarterback that can go over your head that make you either back up or stay in the box. You got to kind of pick your poison. So the Titans got something interesting going on, bro.
Yeah, and Henry had 101 rushing yards. I mean, that's solid.
Right? Let's say you keep your safeties back there and you got the linebackers, a couple yards off the line of scrimmage because you're scared of getting beat deep the entire way. All right, we about to start handing that thing off to King Henry. That's going to be a problem. So you either get killed that way or you get killed, and this is worse to be get killed over the top for like those quick bombs. Like that's probably worse than being killed by King. I don't know. Actually, I don't know which one.
I don't know what's worse, bro.
What's worse, man? King Henry just stiff arming your boys to death and getting trampled on, or
no, you can't give over the top those deep passes,
right? So.
Because those are earned. Offense earned us those, but those are almost gimmies if you think about it, But then getting killed on the ground like that, just trying to match power for power. But both of them are strikes to the heart, if you ask me.
It's interesting to see what happens. Yeah, I am sad we took that L, but I expect Atlanta to take that L. To be real with you, Jay.
Yeah.
Titans off a bye week. Titans at home. Yeah.
True that. Mike Vrabel. And Do you think the Seahawks can somehow slip in on this NFC West race and win? Now you know they weren't home. They were your pick. Seahawks were your preseason pick to win, right?
No, I had the Niners.
You did? Did I have the Seahawks? You
Maybe.
sure, bro? No, you picked. I'm pretty sure you picked the Seahawks.
I would not pick anybody over the Niners, Jay.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna have to. Hey, we have the recordings.
The data is there. Yeah, right.
All right. So you can't run.
I didn't pick Seattle. Maybe I picked them second. Yeah, I definitely picked them second. Not over the Niners. I think that was you, gang. That sounds like some you. Nah. Yeah, that was you, gang, because you don't like the Niners.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it was you.
Nah, it wasn't me, bro. I would not pick anybody over the Niners.
Period. All right. Okay. What else? We had the Chargers beat the Bears last night without Justin Fields. That was expected pretty much.
Good win, Chargers. Good job.
And the Jets beat the Giants in a low-scoring slugfest. That's what I was hoping, expecting from that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vikings and the Packers. Packers are definitely going to move on from Jordan Love after this year. With as many quarterbacks there are in the draft coming up, and they have good players on their roster, they're definitely going to move on from Jordan Love.
Well, Colin was right.
Now, can you see the Vikings going on a heater?
Going on a what?
Going on a heater right here.
What do you mean a heater?
Like going on a little win streak.
They just lost their starting quarterback.
Oh, damn. They did. Oh, that's right. Cousins out.
Yeah, dude, they're done.
Oh, I forgot about that. They're done. Oh, their goose is cooked.
They might as well hand the NFC North to the Lions. They might
as well.
Get that shit to them. Yeah, they're done.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay. Well, Jay, man, that's about to wrap it up, man. We about on that. What's up?
You ain't gonna say nothing about them Chiefs?
I thought we did. My bad. Chiefs lost to the Broncos 9-24. I even got the notes right here. Russ throws for 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Rashee Rice, he could. Hey, well, you call him Rasheed Wallace. He just couldn't get it done, had a tough stretch. Kels didn't have a big game. 6 receptions, 58 yards.
Bro, I mean, hello, slow Kelsey down. Let's see what else the Chiefs got. The Chargers missed that memo. I mean,
I want to watch the film in this game and see exactly what happened.
Honestly,
Kels had 9 targets. Usually he has more targets than that.
9 is still a lot, though. Yeah.
I wonder how many 3-and-outs they have. That's what I'm curious to see. How many 3-and-outs the Kansas City Chiefs have?
We ain't got to take much from this, though. Definitely.
What you take from it?
The Broncos definitely wanted this more. The Broncos at home.
They hadn't beaten the Chiefs in a long time.
Yeah, Bronco. But I think
they hadn't beaten them. Go ahead.
I think the NFL be listening to We the Champs because every time I talk a lot of smack, the following week, what I'm saying, the opposite of what I say happened. Like I was just talking about the Broncos being trash, and then the Chiefs win and run away with the division. They go out there and they beat them. But the Chiefs are still going to win the division. Still great.
They had 5 turnovers. Granted, some of those turnovers are turnover on downs, like down by multiple scores. So it's like, all right, we have to go for it on 4th down because we're not going to have enough time. Mahomes 2 INTs. In the 3rd down efficiency, they were 3 for 10 on 3rd down.
Should we are the Broncos turning up a little bit?
Look, let's look some more. We gotta let that band play a little bit more to really see.
Let the band play.
Let the band play.
That's all I got. I just need to hear some Chief I want to hear people say the Chiefs.
So
lost.
the Chiefs lost. So Mo, shout out Mo, my homie, our homie. Give him Mo podcast, do his thing. He does his thing. He said I was going to give the Chiefs excuses for this game. They lost. I mean, the Broncos beat them fair and square. There's no excuses for this game. Like, Mo, this is for you. There's no excuses for them losing this game. However, I just feel like this is just one little key in the cog, and a couple weeks from now, we're not even going to be looking at this game. We're honestly going to forget about this game. That's how I feel like it. You're not.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is. I mean, it can go two different ways. It can go your way, or it can go the way of teams like, oh snap, like what they double, triple covered Travis Kelce and shut them out a little bit.
I'm gonna have to watch the film. I do a couple games of the film, but definitely I want to see the offensive possessions of the Chiefs and what was going on. All right. Anything else for us?
Good, my boy.
Right, my fans, our fans and patrons and haters of the We the Champs podcast. We appreciate you tuning in. You know, call to action, hit that like, subscribe, and we got some more heat coming for you. Just don't never stop. We the Champs. We out. Appreciate y'all.